Hello guys, welcome to the Kerbal Space Program! Yep, so one of my all-time favorites, because of its aircraft simulation of jiggies and rockets. And yeah, so today we are using Mechanical Jebediah, one of the mods I've installed in this game, MechaJeb, to fly this guy back home from the North Pole. Now this is the third flight. I call this one Epicraft, and this is the third flight back from the pole. I guess you could say. It's a Epicraft III. So I have another craft that I didn't record. I flew it all the way here and landed. For those of you who don't know, this is Kurt J. Max Polar Explorer design. I just watched his video and so I copied it. Sorry. Yeah, but there's really not much to it. I've done flights to, see, I've got many other planes there. There's another Epicraft, it's not there, it's actually on the other side of the Kerbin, on the South Pole. I have the space station orbiting Kerbin, a moon station orbiting the moon, obviously not Kerbin, it's a moon station Kerbin. But yeah, so I love the... Oh crap. Okay, let's go fast. Let me see how fast we can go fast. Because this is it can go pretty fast. I'm using the turbojet engines. Everything is stock about this thing. You can build it all in the space balloon hangar. And if let's look at it. But yeah, you can build this all on the space balloon hangar except for Mechanical Jebediah, which I use because it's tough to control. I'll probably be speeding this up as well. It's only about half an hour flight. As you can see, we've been there for 13 days, but it's only about half an hour flight from the pole and back. And I have a lot of fuel left. There you can see we're more than half of fuel left. Because when I flew here, I used fuel pods just like Kurt's, but for some reason Kurt ran out of fuel. Like he ran out of all his fuel pods and he flew, landed at a pole, came back, didn't have enough to fly back. For me, this design, without the pods, it flies all the way there and back, and with extra fuel. So I don't know what's up with that, maybe because he's not using Mechanical Jebediah, but I don't know. Right, so, just a list of the mods I use. Mechanical Jebediah is one of them. We have the docking camera mod, we have the Hydrotech RCS autopilot, the B9 aerospace pack, the fire splitter pack, we have the, I think it's the laser flight system, laser, whatever, it's LAZOR, laser flight system, there's more than that actually. Oh yes, I use Haystack as well, MechJet here, I don't know, I don't remember, what else do I use? I have a lot of mods. It takes like 5 minutes to load up though, so I think it's a sub-assembly, quantum struts, not sure really, quite a few, I have to check. But yeah, this is the third craft I flew to the North Pole. I actually did the polar flight. I have done a flight around the world, not continuous, like I had a plane fly all the way to the pole, land, take off, and surprisingly, we didn't even use half the fuel for the entire trip. So that really gave me a huge surprise. That didn't use stock parts, I used the B9 aerospace pack, which I love. Rammer into. So yeah, the reason why I don't use spaceplane guidance is because the laser system is a lot better. For that, well, one big reason why is that I can fly towards a coordinate. I don't have to fly in a heading. It's not limited, and generally the laser system doesn't shake my craft towards. But yeah, what my jet is. So as you can see, we're traveling at 541 meters, 544.3 meters per second, which is roughly half a kilometer every second, which means we'll be covering 1 kilometer every 2 seconds. And we have to cover a distance of 800 kilometers, and slightly more than that, and all the way back. Yeah. So, I guess I could say cue the time lapse, maybe? Or I'll just get a good angle or something else. So, cue the time lapse. Okay guys, I've just talked about something. You may not know much about this game, as you can see they're already using the big hand, but right, so this game is a space simulator. You can send things into space, orbits, stuff like that. You can fly planes around, fly rockets around. So this is the home planet Kerbin. I have the keychain mod installed and the turbo attachment system. Okay, I'm making a few mods. But so the Kerbal Space Center is where we're headed, where we took off, and that's where we're gonna hit. I have a landmark there called IBK. This is my first guide, which actually splashed down safely, and this is just a random probe, and that's the Kerbin Space Station. Now, around Kerbin, which is the home planet, we have two moons. Well, in the distance there you can see my Kerbal X icon, and I will be on that side. So we have two moons. We have the moon, as I call it, the moon. With the new National Orbit Station. Change my focus please to the moon. Just in the moon. Right, so the new National Orbit Station and the Moon of Us, one of my first rockets I made it there. Then we have this one, the Moon Lander, which I was using to get into a Minmus encounter, just the second moon of it. Now the further we head out, we find that Kerbin is part of a larger celestial body, which consists of the Sun, Kerbal, Moho, Eve, this is Kerbal X, is not planet, it's a failed experiment. I sent them into orbit around the Sun, ran out of fuel, so they're stuck in orbit around the Sun. I'm never going to get them back. Duna, Drace, I think that's how you pronounce it, Ilu, and Jewel. Now, let's focus in more on Moho. I don't know much about Moho, but you require a lot of fuel, if I remember correctly, to get there. Eve, I'm quite sure there's no moon for Eve. Duna has a moon. Duna has a moon, I'm pretty sure. That's Ike, incorrect. Yep, Duna's moon is Ike. And then I don't think the others have moons. Moons are dwarf planet. But Jewel has a lot of moons, literally. I'm serious. So we have its different moons being Leif, Val, Tylo, and Bob, with Paul on the outside. Oh, I forgot. Eve does have a moon. If I'm correct, it's Gilly. Eve has a moon? No, Eve doesn't have a moon, but it's a pretty dense atmosphere. One of them is the planet for Gilly. Does Duna have two moons? I thought I only had one. Yeah. This is I mean Gilly is actually in June, which is very very far away. I'm actually doing this in map view, and the best part about Kerbal Space Program is everything is still going on in the background. Bob, Val, Leif, Tylo, Paul. So where's Gilly? I know that's one of the moons. It's not of Elu. Elu doesn't have a moon. Dre? Is it Dre? Well, I haven't really explored any further into the celestial system. For one thing, because I suck at rocket building, and I do not understand physics as well as I would like to. Is it a Moho? No, it's not a Moho moon. Is it seriously a moon around me? Because I know there's such a moon called Gilly. Like, the guy Scott Manley. Elu's a... I said that already, right? Elu's a golf. Seriously, what the hell is it? There's a moon called Gilly. Where is it? I'm feeling I'm missing something. Ah, there we are, Gilly. It's a huge orbit around, it's slightly eccentrical. No, not eccentrical, elliptical. The moho of it is, yeah, information stuff. But we'll head back to Corbin. We'll head back to Corbin to see if I can get Corbin selected. Okay, it's focusing on us back again, and we're flying over an ocean. Are we on course? We are not on course. I need to make a course correction for left turn. I shall say the heading of 170 with the course correction. I don't think it's going to be a problem because Space Plane Guardians comes with a auto land feature. You want this? Yeah, we haven't even run out of those things. For those, I have had 4 external ports run, but enough rambling on and on and on about how good what this game is about. I will continue with the timeline. Guys, so that's the Kerbal Space Center. You can see in the distance there. Board, and you hold it at 10,000 for me. I hate the upper line feature, it just dies. 90 degrees is pretty off. We're gonna try 55. That's why I don't like the mechanical Jockey, but yeah, I can't really blame it because my rudder system itself is pretty shit. Should begin a descent. There's the runway with 60 kilometers. So left for landing guidance. I hope I don't have to land this manually. I usually don't land this manually. About 90. Yeah, 50 kilometers from the runway. So, well, 3 astronauts. The Kerbals, the astronauts who send Kerbals, Eric Cullen, Matt Cullen, and Wilfred Cullen. I did send over Jebediah Cullen once. He died. The second flight I sent, the aircraft landing gear was accidentally retracted while it was in motion, and the plane disintegrated. So, yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. But yeah, this is the landing sequence. Will be on our final approach soon, I guess. So, we're slightly off. I am going to make a few estimates here. 80. Make a few estimates to line them up, line us up with that. 80 degrees. Is this still turning? I think so. A bit more to line ourselves up with the runway. Maybe 65. 65. 63. Yeah. This will line us up with the runway. The thing will move as Okay, now I've activated the auto land thing. This plane basically just nosedives into the ground and it pulls itself up at the last second. But the runway is there, so I can understand this suicide maneuver. Heavy jet engines. We're gonna try to keep on the runway. Hopefully it doesn't disintegrate shortly after. You can't really fix this. Okay, now we're down there to power up a little bit. How much fuel do we have? We have slightly under half left. Slightly under half of fuel left. So that's quite good if I do say so myself. Now, I just did the North Pole flight route. This is the route that Sean and I will be taking. We are going to challenge each other. I'm going to build this jet in the SPH, in the space plane hangar. And we're going to fly it all the way to the North Pole, put a flag down with the purple, and fly back in the atmosphere. So this is probably the design I'm using with the pods. Without the pods actually, because I don't really need the pods. And yeah, so I got a good head start. Yes, done? Might be a little early, I don't know, I don't care, because you never really have your gear down here. This can happen. Least expected. We're 9 kilometers from the runway. 9 kilometers from the runway, we're lined up. Yeah, I have a huge mess here. I need to clear this place up. My clean explain. I should need to put a marker at the start of the runway. The runway is about 2 kilometers. Let's approach into the runway. Eric, Mac, and Bilfred, fasten your seatbelts. Skylord Airways Flight 9. Yeah. Here's another one of these sequences. 5 kilometers to the runway. I don't know if that's an estimation to the start of the runway. I hope it is. There we are. We can see Kerbal Space Center, and our plane is almost there. So yes, I hope. Oh, come on. Where's the runway? Ah, I see the runway. Power down a bit more. Power down a bit more. Power to half. Ready to cut the engines, like I usually do on landing. I don't know if I should abort this system. I really should. Not sure. Okay, it's gonna line itself up. Yeah, pull up. X, cut the engine power. Okay, pull up. Turn, pull up. Hey, whoa. Okay, we went off the runway. That was safe. Hit the brakes. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of a lag spike when I hit the brakes. Transporter 1. That was a failed attempt. What? And there we are. And we have it. We are back at the Kerbal Space Center. I generally park my aircraft towards the front. I need to end all these flights. It's really too much to do. So yes, there we have it. Half of fuel left. Did we use up all of this? I think we did. Yeah, we did. How much did we use up from this tail adapter? Huh? Did we seriously do it exactly on the dot? Yep. What? No, okay, no, we still have fuel left. Oh, what the hell is that? I think that's one of my plane wings that failed at the takeoff. But yeah, I just sent another plane to the North Pole earlier. So this craft is not needed. The 3 Kerbal knots, as we call them, can finally return. Have finally returned at least. I had another plane here somewhere which I could park with next to, but that thing exploded on... What the hell was that? It's a lot of debris in this place. There we are. Let's park it here. I hope I still have enough runway to take it off. Because I would like to use this craft as a house. But the engines shall now be shut down and they will probably never be turned on for a very long time. Just like they were silent in the thing. Let's do an overall run through. And I think there's F1 for screenshot. Let's extend the ladder. Down the ladder. And now Mr. Eric Common, the captain of the flights. Oh, come on. So lost. Whoa. Lag. Frame rate. Down. Let go. Okay. Walk towards me. Eric Common. Should stand here. Well, now, never mind. I'll take the screenshot some other day. But yeah. Right. Grab the ladder. And climb. But yeah, so that's the, pretty, well, I don't know what to say about this plane, but pretty faithful. But that's it for this plane, really. I don't really think I'm gonna do any other missions for it. So, let's rename vessel. The North Pole, well, I say North Pole Survivors. And yeah. So, that was my flight from the North Pole and all the way back to the Kerbal Space Center. I'll be doing more Kerbal Space program in the future. And so yeah, I will catch y'all next time.